we go.
Now we're the right way. Now I can do my Wind Down Wednesday dance.
Hey friends, it's Wind Down Wednesday where I'm Chris and this is my wife Amanda. And every week we review a everyday drinking wine under $15 on Wednesday and call it Wind Down Wednesday. What the heck? So, and she has a dance too. Do you do your dance?
I did my dance. You want me to do my dance again?
It's like my cousin Ryan's Florida dance.
Your cousin? He's your nephew.
Nephew. It's been a long day. This is my Florida dance, or my Wind Down Wednesday dance. We're a little bit goofy though, so hey friends, how was your Wednesday? So today...
I'm so glad to be here.
Yes, it is.
So as you know, you may or may not know the drill, that we review a wine under $15 on Wednesdays.
And you tell us what you're drinking.
Please tell us what you're drinking tonight. If it's water, if it's kombucha, if it's wine, if it's a cocktail, beer, whatever, we want to know.
We don't want to know if it's hemlock, okay?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
So today we are reviewing our Daily Red, the 2019 edition. So you typically find this at most of your liquor stores, discount wine stores. I think
just about everywhere.
Trader Joe's carries it. So you can find this just about everywhere. And we're starting up a YouTube thing. So we wanted to start this whole thing with something a little bit familiar, something that everybody can find.
And you know what I'm committing to right now with that YouTube thing?
What
Some of our friends that have been watching Wind Down Wednesday for a while know I have talked about doing this, but I was never going to go backwards and do it. So starting now, because we're on the first Wind Down Wednesday that we're going to share on YouTube, I'm going to have a spreadsheet.
You can actually just watch our list of videos.
Well, no, with our rating.
Oh, okay.
Because we talked about doing a spreadsheet with the wine that we drank with the year and then what we rated it. But at that point, we'd already done a whole lot of Wind Down Wednesdays and I wasn't going to go back and rewatch them all.
Yeah.
So we're going to start that.
Yes.
Look at that.
We're also trying to figure out this whole how do we act when we're going to be on YouTube? And Amanda says we just act like we normally do.
Please help me convince them that we just be normal.
I feel like Chip Gaines...
Our self-normal.
Like, have you ever seen, Fixer Upper, at the beginning? Chip Gaines looks super, awkward. That's how I feel right now. I'm used to just having a one-on-one conversation with you here, Facebook audience. But, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I also had, just a mentally long day, so...
Okay, so grab your wine.
Hopefully
very soon, we will be back to our... Riedel glasses.
Yes.
By the way, we've moved once, twice,
three times the dollar.
We've moved 3 times since we've been married, and from the condo, we moved into the condo, and then from the condo to the apartment in Brookhaven, and then out here, so cross country. So we've broken a few glasses with normal life and moving.
By the way, if you haven't seen Wind Down Wednesday before, we live in Arvada, Colorado, a suburb of Denver, and Denver's not really a wine place, but there are wine drinkers here, so we would love to have, and Palisade is
so close. There's plenty of wine drinkers.
4 hours away, but there's some really good wine out there. Okay.
So, this is our Daily Red.
Yes.
This is normally just a very inexpensive. How much did you pay for this?
This was $9.99, so
$9.99.
well under our $15 budget.
Yes. Very, very friendly, very budget friendly.
Yes.
All right, has anybody here drank? Are you guys commenting? Because if you're not commenting, or if you're commenting, I can't see comments, and that makes me sad. Because that's one of my favorite parts.
Regardless of what platform you're watching us on, please comment. We love your comments. They're awesome. So, Daily Red.
Honestly, there's not a distinguishable nose on our Daily Red. It's
There is a nose. It's mine. It's right here. No, so I do smell a little bit of cherries. It's got a fruity nose to it.
It would help if we had nicer glasses too.
Okay, well we
We're
can't really.
I even broke one of our cheap glasses last week because it just happened to be in the right spot, and I was pulling down an essential oil bottle from my morning lemon water, and I dropped the bottle, like little bottle, and it hit at just the right spot that it shattered one of these like cheap glasses, but thick, you know? Crazy.
By the way, comment if you've ever drank our Daily Red. This is the 2019, so I think we did some earlier editions or vintages, as they call them in the wine world. So this will be new. It does taste like a very young wine. It does have a screw tap. It does have the screw cap.
It's cap and tap.
This is not my best performance. So fun fact, why the screw top versus the cork is...
Because it matters. Some people will tell you it doesn't matter. It does, and here's why.
And it doesn't mean the wine is bad.
No.
So a screw top just means that the wine is designed to be drank almost immediately. There's no ageability on there. You're not going to get any age. If it's got a screw cap, you're not going to be able to age it. So the cork is what allows kind of the oxygen to, get in slowly to age the wine. And so the only difference is like screw tap they're meant to be drank immediately, and corked wines
will age because it lets oxygen in.
Mm-hmm.
So
fun
but
fact.
Not like so much oxygen is going to ruin your wine.
So Daily Red, drink immediately, screw cap.
So tell me if you get like crazy suck your mouth dry tannins when you take your first sip. Because I totally just did, and I don't remember that with this wine before, but it like coats my entire tongue.
It actually coats the back of my mouth.
Isn't it so fun? Okay.
It's so fun.
I love how different people experience wine differently. Like, it's so fun to me. I love hearing it. Okay. Everybody's different. So what you taste in the wine, you taste in the wine. It's okay if somebody tells you like, hey, this tastes like cherries, and you're like, not tasting cherries.
It doesn't mean that your somm is full of crap. But there is somewhat of a subjectivity to wine tasting. Right?
The most important thing is, do you like it?
Do you like it? That's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's super tannic. It's very light bodied though. So it's interesting because it's light bodied but yet tannic. Very young, which means slightly fruity-esque, but not like, hey, that's a fruit wine.
And I would say it has a little bit of licorice flavor to it. A little licorice and cherry, very fruit forward, not jammy like a California like Pinot.
Does it say what grapes they use in here? Sometimes it'll tell you I know, but sometimes it tells you fruit forward and loaded with black fruit.
I tell her things she already knows all the time.
It's okay, I do the same thing to you. No detectable sulfites, which is very nice because that's a huge thing that a lot of people do. And sulfites have a lot of healthy things.
Yep. And a couple other bennies of this. So this is from California. And organic. So if you're into organic, that's a big requirement, which it is for her. So we don't tend to review a lot of California ones, just because some of the wines are a lot of the wines are sprayed. So we
even the ones that aren't, glyphosate's like all in the soil.
So we tend to like European, but I love Napa cabs. So we'll occasionally use some stuff from California. So what's your...
It's just not our go-to daily.
Yeah.
Okay, so my W rating... My tasting note, I told you.
Yes.
It's very... I told you what my tasting notes were already.
Oh! That's your tasting note?
Okay, I would give this probably 3 W's. It's a decent wine for like, hey, you just need a wine. Honestly, if you are like, we are in this time, these unprecedented times. I'm so tired of that phrase. It's not even funny. But
if you are, please comment, because we want to get some positive vibes.
Right. If what I was gonna say is, anytime I've had to do communion at home, and like recently we have had our box wine as well that we like, our Badger Mountain. It's organic as well. But when I have to buy a bottle, this has always been my go-to, just because, like,
and
I don't know. It just makes me feel like, hey, that's a good communion wine.
And these guys do a box wine that's like it's the equivalent of them.
But it's not as discounted.
But it is discounted over this, so.
That's true. And if you're only drinking a little bit at a time, that's a great way to preserve it. We like our vac event to preserve if we're not drinking it all at one time. So, I mean, and we don't like chug it all at one time. That sounded like we do that.
We're not luscious.
No.
Anyways, I would give it about like 3.5 W's.
3.5.
So we rate on a 5W scale. So 5 W's is a amazing wine. 1 W means that she's going to spit it out, and I probably will too. It's happened before, so.
He laughed at me. He thought it was like the best thing ever.
I am making it my challenge to get her to spit up wine again.
I don't like spending money on wine you have to spit out.
So I would also love your recommendation. Like, what would you like us to review? Add in the comments section. We'd love to see it, including like really cheap wines and wines that are up at the $15 level. Like, we want to know, like, what do you want us to taste? Operators are standing by. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next week. Bye.
Cheers, friends.